This episode is brought to you by Prime. What if you had one more chance with the one that got away?
Sam.
You came home.
Based on the best-selling novel from Carly Fortune. Every Year After follows childhood friends Sam and Percy as they reunite in the dreamy, nostalgic lakeside town of Barry's Bay.
Love can be hard to find. So if you're lucky enough to find that person, never let go.
A second chance at first love. Every Year After. Streaming June 10th, only on Prime.
LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't predict the future, but it can help you feel confident about future hires. Because Hiring Pro combines real-time insights and candidate data from the LinkedIn network with the criteria you've set for your role to deliver you a list of top-fit candidates. Businesses who use LinkedIn are 24% less likely to reopen a role in the next 12 months. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
This episode is brought to you by Viore. For Father's Day, give him something built for wherever the day takes him. Viore's performance joggers, breathable polos, and travel-ready layers are made to move. From workouts to downtime, on the clock or off, these are the everyday staples he'll wear on repeat. Get 20% off your first order at Viore.com/Father's Day. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back to another episode of The Reality Is, and today I'm pulling him for a chat. Big Kenny, not the little one. Also, I'm doing an accent, but like we're talking about Love Island USA.
You know what? It's that season, okay? It's all right. It is okay.
Yeah,
you should have one.
And it's so funny. Like I was just telling you right before we record that Arthi was visiting me this weekend, and we went to go see the Watch Your Crappin' show. She doesn't watch Love Island, and I was finishing up watching episode 4 while she was here. Like we're having coffee or whatever, and she just turned to me and she goes, "I can feel your embarrassment," because she walked in while the makeout challenge was on, and she was like, "What is this show?" And I was like, "Okay, so like here's the thing." I was like, "Explain." I was like, "No, but the thing is, like, it's not like I don't care about the kissing challenges. Like that's whatever. That's like the worst part of the show. And then like the other parts of the like it's actually like the audience. Like I'm interested in like how the." She was like, "Girl, it's okay. The show is bad. You watch a bad show. That's fine." And I was like, "No, I know you're right."
I actually feel like of all people, she should watch to give her commentary. Like she would have a ball watching Love Island, I feel.
Her commentary on Love Island is, "I'm too old for these little kids." And I'm not gonna lie, this first week of Love Island USA season 8, I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." Like I definitely always feel older. You know, I myself took shots on myself because I said the girls were in elementary school when Ariana Madix was on Vanderpump Rules.
Yes.
Which is rough. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, why would you say that? That's so hurtful." I was like, "No, it's hurtful to me. I was a mother of a child when these girls were 10. Okay.
Yes.
That's sick to me." But
Oof.
And so I get it. I'm taking shots at myself. But this week, this was episode 3 when they were like, "Oh my God, Gabrielle hooked up with a 52-year-old. Yuck." I was like, that's
a lot closer than I'd like to admit. Yeah.
Yeah. By the time my oldest child is your age, I'm actually going to be older than that. So what does that say about me? You know, it was just like, but
Yes.
so Arthy's commentary on the show would be, I'm too old for this. And I think that I worry about the day that's going to happen to me, you know, because Love Island also
Yeah.
does teach me how young people talk. Love Island and Love is Blind teaches me how young people talk.
Yes. Yes.
So there is that. It is an educational experience. Look at me. I'm like over explaining myself again. But the other thing I told her while we were watching, I was like, I want to get into UK. I was like, by the way, Love Island UK isn't like this because you have accents and also their conversations are hilarious. And like, they're not just like making out all the time. They're not just like making each other breakfast all the time. Like, these are special little things. Like, Love Island USA is like, okay, breakfast. First time I've met you, I'm going to make you breakfast. I've known you for 35 seconds. I'm going to cry if you pull a bombshell for a chat. Like, there is USA, you know, America has a way of just ruining things.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this season though, I'm glad they're kind of pulling back a little bit because it feels like
Yeah.
they're trying to get back to like the actual formula. Last
Yeah.
season felt like a lot, like from the word go. It was like, oh, we're doing 7 challenges an episode. We're doing this, we're doing
Yeah.
that. Like this is kind of a lot now. Like I feel like we're getting into like real world road rules like that. Like it's a lot going on. Like
Yeah.
let's calm it
Yeah.
down a little bit. But one of the things that I love about about UK, kind of going
Mhm.
to the young of it all, my favorite trope about that show, more so even than the USA one, is that they will walk into the villa and I'm like, oh, perfect. I love when they put a 37-year-old on the show. Like, that's great. I love to see it. And then they do their intro package. She's like, my name is Henrietta. I'm 22. And I'm like, oh no.
With a name like
No.
Henrietta.
Right.
It's so funny. No, 100%. So I hit record because I was like, we need to talk about this. I do plan on watching UK because I think
Yes.
everybody has said like UK is really good.
Mhm.
I plan on watching UK and I love your stories, Instagram stories, guys. Go follow him with Kendrick
Thank you.
Tucker everywhere. But you posted and you were like, I was like, that is Aegon Targaryen. That is the
Yes.
Targaryen. Does he have right to the Iron Throne? Like, there is a man who is so inbred, and you called him something just recently. You called
Uh-oh.
him an alabaster bastard.
Yes.
Kendrick,
I
it was
hate him so much.
Kendrick, it's the first thing I saw when I opened Threads this morning. I was dead. And the funny thing is, because I had seen pictures of this man, when you said, "Did this alabaster bastard?" I said, "I know who he's talking about."
Yes.
And right now, you just sent me a picture of him.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. The Four Seasons is back for season 2, starring Tina Fey, Will Forte, Coleman Domingo, Marco Calvani, Carrie Kenny Silver, and Erica Henningsen. After a difficult year, your favorite group of friends continues their tradition of vacationing together, now with a baby in tow. From the Jersey Shore to upstate New York and Italy, their getaways are sure to take unexpected turns where comedy ensues. Watch The Four Seasons, now streaming only on Netflix.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his Perfect Bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
Do you hear that? Sounds like breakfast is ready. Because Quaker's coming in hot with morning nutrition. 100% whole grain oats and a good source of fiber to fuel the rhythm of your morning and kickstart your day. And that sounds absolutely delicious. Fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
His side profile, yes. Alarming. Alarming.
I'm like, did God make you this way? Because why do you look like that? It's simultaneously bloated and gaunt, if you could imagine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, this is Patreon exclusive. Follow me on Patreon, guys. This is
Oh,
what this man's face looks like.
and
That
the creepiest thing about all of this, they're eating him up over there. They're like, oh my god, he has such good chat. He's just great
what?
with banter. I love his energy. I'm like, yuck, get out of here. What is happening?
You know what? Here's
Yuck.
the thing. Here's the thing that we do have to remember. The UK, the British were the original colonizers. Nope. They came up with white supremacy. So
Yeah.
of course, they're like, we want the guy who looks the most inbred.
Yeah,
Like
yes.
your entire royal family looks that way because of inbreeding. Like they are like, yeah, that's something in their lizard brain, their like reptilian brain is like, yeah, that's what I need. And you're like, oh.
Ugh. It's literally, I have to quote her because I laughed for a solid 5 minutes. Our good friend Zell of the Who Asked Me podcast, when I told her that I hate how much these people are like giving this man attention, she says, I know, I hate it so much. She was like, if this was the 1940s in Germany, he would clean up. But this is unfortunately 2026. And I was like, you know what? That is exactly correct. That's exactly correct. Like, I don't get what we're doing here. It feels like a social experiment.
Also, when you say it was the 1940s in Germany, he would clean up. That also means that he would clean up by exterminating all of the black, brown, and Jewish people. You know what I mean?
Yes. An unfortunate double entendre. Yes.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, I do plan on I plan on watching UK. So just a programming update. I will occasionally drop in a little chat about the UK once I start watching UK. Also, because I hear that there's brothers on this season.
On UK, oh, maybe not yet. I have, in the US, we're like 3 days behind them. So I watch with the American audience. I purposely do that so that, like, if they're watching, I know, like, my commentary will not spoil anything. So I know there's two, what was it? I think 2 black girls are about to come in at the same time. And I'm like, I both love that and hate it because I love it whenever we, put somebody in there for Angelista. Love me some Angelista. But also, what man are they about to talk to in there? Because yuck, every man.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Blech.
Fucking Lannister, Aegon, Targaryen looking ass bitch. So I saw, because somebody was saying, like, on Love Island, the other UK, the other thing is you don't get the very overt, like, sloppy kissing sounds because they're very big on, like, pecs. Like they're getting excited for pecs. So somebody posted a picture of like 2 guys high-fiving each other because they're excited for pecs. And then I said, that's Zach and Cody's sweet life. Who are these 2? Are they twins? And then I found out apparently there's apparently brothers coming on UK. So I got to start watching UK.
Heavens. Yes. And then once you if you enjoy watching this season, I'm going to tell you what seasons to go back and watch because UK, I don't know if in America, maybe season 5 of USA has cracked into like my top 5, but there some of those UK seasons, boy, they are just another. They've given us more Higgins, they've given us Ekansu, they've given us Tyreek, like they've given us some of the people. So absolutely, you gotta. I can't wait for you to go on that journey.
Okay, I can't wait either. Also, I'm such a sicko. I might pay for Disney, Hulu, whatever, ad free, so that I can. Because my favorite thing about watching anything on Peacock is there's no ads, and Peacock is like cheap, but like Hulu, ad free on Hulu is like $175. It's a cable bill.
Jen, every time Netflix and Hulu, because I have ad free Hulu. Every time one of them comes out of my account, I audibly gasp. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh my! I'm like, oh goddamn Netflix, Jesus!
Yeah,
because Netflix is like, you don't want ads? Oh, just go up a level. Oh, you have a TV that wasn't made in the 1900s? Oh my gosh, go up another level. You might be able to get fucking HD. Oh, you have a 4K TV, go up one more level and you can pay for that. It's like, okay, everyone here doesn't want ads and has at least a 4K TV. Like, stop it.
Yeah, get out of here. Also, it's like you look at your bill and you're like, did I buy a Rolls Royce? Because what is this note that I have on my bill? And it's always like some dumbass subscription to a fucking streaming thing. And by the way, they change it up. And I know they're like, oh, we send emails when the rate is going up. Nobody's checking emails from Netflix, sir.
No, like, stop it. Paying
Knock it
all
off.
this money a month just for me to like watch a true crime documentary and whatever the hell Tyler Perry is doing over there is not justifying my money every month.
I know. So it's also, by the way, like the one thing that my husband is like a big stickler on, and he loves to explain it to me. He'll be like, so I'm going to switch over to YouTube TV because YouTube TV has a deal for the next 6 months. It's only $25 a month and it's ad free. And then after that 6 months is over, I'm setting a timer. We're going to switch over to Prime TV. And then I was like, okay, I don't care. I just need to know when I turn on my television to watch my stories.
Yes.
Where am I going?
Where am I going?
He ended up getting one of those boxes, like one of those like, apps that like give you all of the channels everywhere or whatever, and he pays like one fee a year. But then I'm like, I'll check like once football seasons were, I'm like, we bought NFL ticket again? And he's like, there was a deal. Oh, okay.
Literally.
So that's all that to say, I don't feel guilty that I'm going to be paying for ad-free Hulu on Disney Plus, whatever, to watch Love Island USA because this man has figured out other things.
There you go. I hate that I'm at the age now where like I'm the person checking Black Friday deals during November to see like, wait a minute, what's Peacock going to be for the year? Hold on now. Hold up. Let me see what I can do. Every time.
Isn't that crazy? There was once a time when we would camp outside of Staples to get a TV or a printer. And now we're like, let me check the Black Friday deals so that I can watch TV. Because I am watching it on my phone.
Yes.
I'm not like, all that like, oh, do you have a 4K? Listen, I'm watching it on my phone.
Right. While I'm working.
The phone on the toilet. Please.
Yes.
Leave me alone.
I've got life figured out. Like, stop it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's chat about Love Island USA season 8. We've only had 4 episodes so far. It's Saturday today. Tomorrow is going to be the first recoupling, and somebody's gonna get dumped.
Yeah.
The initial Islanders that we're meeting are from the girls. We have Naya. Well, let's talk about Naya for a second. Naya said, I'm a Virgo. My birthday is September 5th. And immediately I texted you. I said,
yes.
Anaya from Love Island USA. You said, yes, a September 5th Virgo queen.
Yes. My twin them. Yes.
Twinning. Don't do the math about how much older you are than her. Nope. You will want to kill yourself. Thank you.
Nope, not doing it. Doing it.
So we have Naya, and then we have Kinsey, who's a lunatic.
My favorite emoji currently, because once I saw that, I was like, oh, this is everything this season for me.
She was made for memeing. That's what she was made for. They were like, we need faces. So we got to do some memes. People really love the memes last season. Oh, yes. We got Melanie, we got Beatrice, and then we have Trinity. Those were our initial girls. And then we had Casey, Sincere, Charlie's brother, Old Man Bryce, and a cop with a baby.
Old Man Bryce, yes.
Old Man Bryce is really being like, I'm just like a baby. He's like doing a Tom Schwartz. He's like, I'm just a baby. Like I have like a baby's face. I'm just like a baby.
Literally.
Look at my haircut. I look like Jonathan Taylor Thomas. You're like, shut up. That haircut looks ridiculous on you. You're covering a receding hairline, sir.
It's so odd too, because it's like he's clearly the oldest, but also I keep thinking like, is your body still developing? Like, what are you doing? Because like he's
did you hit puberty yet?
Right. I'm like, this is weird. That's why listen, I'm arty to the bullshit at this point because I'm like, am I too old for this? Like, what's happening with y'all right now on this show? I don't get it. I don't see this too often.
No, I know. Bryce is when they were, I love that. So initially when the couples happened, right? We had first episode, we had Naya and Casey, Kenzie and Charlie's brother Zach, Melanie and Sincere, Beatrice and the cop with the baby, his name is Sean, and Trinity and Old Man Bryce. And my favorite thing was Trinity was like, oh, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 30. And she like gagged. She was like, wow. She was like, that's a big age difference. I'm literally 22. Like,
right.
Should we even be talking? And it's funny, like, because it's funny to see young people these days talk about age gaps, because when we were younger, we didn't acknowledge the age gap. We were like
right
16 years old talking to a 35-year-old on the internet. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was It was like we were 16 and we were letting our gym teachers like actively flirt with us. Like we're like,
Right.
okay, it's fine. Like Catch a Predator existed, but we were like, that's not us.
Right, no. Like
But
they're crazy, not me.
yeah, but the young people these days are very aware of age gap. They're like,
Mhm.
whoa, that's
Mhm.
crazy. Gabrielle, you fucked a 52-year-old? That's crazy. Bryce, you're 30. Like they asked, I think Trinity, when she met Gabrielle, was like, so like, do you want to settle down? Do you want to have kids? He was like, kids. She was like, you're 27.
Right. She's like, "Are you
It's
not thinking about that?" Like
Are you not thinking about it? It was just so funny to me. But yeah, he's just an old man. And
Yeah.
he seems like such an odd man out. He also is wearing Tim's in Fiji. Why are you wearing Tim's?
There's a lot happening with him. I feel like he is just every time I look up, he's like exploring himself even a little bit more, and he's doing it right before our eyes. Now, can I appreciate that? I can, but also, why don't you know yourself? Yeah, you're 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Also
30.
take that journey elsewhere, please. I'm not
Right.
interested.
That's some
Either
Love
you
is Blind shit, okay? Take it over
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Take it to the pods because you show up as Love Island as a unformed, no frontal lobe fetus. Okay.
Yes.
You show up that way so you can be crazy and you can act nuts. You don't show up
Mhm.
at 30 being like, I've like kind of figured out my life, but like not really. So like, no.
Right.
You're 20. I'm not interested in your self-discovery journey here.
You know
Sorry.
what? When I think about it, whenever they cast like the older person on the show that's like either really close to 30 or 30, that's older on the show, y'all. Just in
Yeah.
case you don't
By
know.
the way, you're on everybody, you're on a chat with people in their mid 30s and I'm 40.
Yes. They literally will cast somebody that only that type of 30-year-old could be with someone like with that big of an age gap because
Yeah.
Harry, there was a guy named Harry last season on Love Island UK. And
Uh-huh.
every time he did something in that house, I literally audibly said, ew. Because I was like, you're too like I feel like you're an old man messing with little girls' feelings. Like that's so weird. Like, stop it. And he would
Oh
do it
my God, he
consistently.
had
He
such
switched
dumb hair.
Oh,
Ugh.
the dumbest hair. Oh my God. And he switched girls literally like every 3 episodes. He was just like, no, I feel like she's my person. She's the one I'm supposed to be with. I love her. And the next episode, no, I just feel like that one. She really checks me, mate. They love being checked. You know, she keeps me in line, mate. She checks me. And then he goes to another one. You know, she just her hair today. It looks just so lovely. And I'm like, ew, get out of here. Yeah.
Also, I did a little Google image on Harry, and you know the other thing about UK that I've noticed is those men love to go over to Turkey. They're like, Turkey is like a 2-hour flight for us.
Oh, yes.
So we're
Mhm.
gonna get these plugs and we're gonna show up on TV and act like we're young. And you're like, no,
Yep.
you've been balding since you were 17, and now you're acting like you're 17, but you're 28. Like you can't do that.
That's the issue. That's the big issue. Over there, they call it a bonnet. So they always say, well, I love a guy with a good hat, a good bonnet on his head. I'm like, oh, well, we say bonnet over here, but we mean something entirely different. So, okay.
Yeah, that's so confusing to me.
Right.
A bonnet. If I heard that I'm so glad you gave me that
Mhm.
background, because I think if I had heard somebody say that, I'd be like, that's I don't I don't
You know,
know.
the letters kind of run together, so they mean Barnet, BAR, I think NET.
Barnet?
Yes, Barnet is what they're, but it's like, I love a good bonnet. And I'm like, wait, a bonnet? What are we saying right now? What's happening? Y'all do bonnets? Okay, come on, bonnet.
Oh my God. So
Like
funny.
Sincere,
Okay.
our good friend Sincere loves a bonnet. And I love that for him.
Sincere does love a bonnet. Also, Love Island USA is getting, should I say, so black and brown.
It is. It is. Love that for me.
I love that they're like, we're not even going to bother with white people, because at least then the chances of them doing racism is like, you know, a lot less. We
Exactly.
have less people to kick off. And then it's hilarious because like Sierra from last season was like, I'm Hispanic and I'm going to do racism to Asians. So they're like, fuck.
She's like, you better bring your best detectives, okay? I'm putting you through the ringer right now.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
it together.
Exactly. So first episode, there's like a couple of kissing games.
Mhm.
They're all, oh, what's your type? What's your type? Da 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 da. All this stuff. Beatrice and the cop Sean, they're together, but she's already out. She's like, you like country music and you have a kid? I'm not really interested in this.
Yes.
I initially first episode was like, oh, Melanie and Sincere could be Endgame. And guys, when I said like I try to explain to people why I watch Love Island, this is why. Because episode 1, I literally wrote Melanie and Sincere could be Endgame. And by the end of this first week, first 4 episodes, I said, oh,
maybe not.
no, Melanie is crazy.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get styled.
A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner. You are about to slay parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you, who didn't set one foot in a mall and still looks amazing.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
To my stylist.
This look is dedicated to you. Thank you. Thank you.
She's the brand of crazy I love on Love Island. Like, she's not gone like over the deep end crazy where it's like, okay.
She's not Huda yet. She's not Huda yet.
Exactly. Not Huda. Not there.
No.
She's that like, she's what I like to refer to as the Cardi B crazy, which means that you fighting over dick. And I love the like fight. This is what Love Island is for. You should be fighting over dick, okay? You should be fighting over breast and boobies and vagina, okay? That's the entire layout of the show. So love that for her. And she's like, you know what? I know I have a man that is I'm in a solid relationship with, but this one's hotter, so I like him now. So if y'all, I'm sorry, half of y'all don't have men, but I'm gonna have 2. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, I know that less than 6 hours ago, I was really mad because the man that I do have decided to go and have one single chat with a person, and that person confirmed to me that there is no connection. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to get 2 men.
I'm gonna do my big one.
I'm gonna do my big one. And you know what? I would really support that of Melanie if she wasn't crying. She can't stop crying. That's the thing that is so funny is like Melanie's like, I'm good. It's fine. I'm good. And then the end of episode 4 ended with, give me 10. Give me 10. Give me fucking 10. Give me 10.
The craziest thing about that ending, I could not stop laughing because she immediately went to Kata, who she wanted beef with so much during the episode, but she was like, actually, I need you here to support me right now. And Kata's like, girl, get the fuck away from me. Like, what are you talking about right now? We're not friends.
We're not friends. You're being really weird with me. And it's like, it was just so, I mean, I will say I think Beatrice did like a little bit too, like she was like, hey, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think that the way you were sitting with Kenzie was like very nice. Like it could have hurt Kenzie's feelings. And she was like, and that's funny coming from Beatrice, who was like, you know, again, 20 minutes earlier in the episode was like, fuck Kenzie for trying to talk to Gabriel. Right.
Exactly.
Like, so it was funny. Like, it's like, oh, even Bea's like, hey, even I think you were being rude to that weird white bitch. Right. And like, and she said it once, and Melanie was like, oh my God, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. And then Bea was like, she just kept going. And I was like, oh, see, now you did too much.
Yep. Oh, I was about
you were going to say shoot yourself in the foot.
Damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yep. Oh boy. That came out before I knew it, y'all. I apologize, but you know what? I don't apologize. The way y'all have been acting on Threads, I do not apologize, okay? Because at least I'm not y'all, okay?
And just for context, it's funny because Bea has one biological foot.
There we go. Yes, that they keep zooming in on for some odd reason, especially when she has on heels. I'm like, okay, do we need? Was this necessary? Like, there was nothing about this conversation that even brought up her foot. Why are we zooming in right now?
Yes. Also, she loves to bring it up. They were like, oh, like you saw that, and she goes, what did she say? She goes, I'm missing a leg, not eyes. I was like, what? Whoa.
Listen, we love a comedic queen, okay?
We do love it. And she loves to talk about it all the time. She said even in this like latest challenge in episode 4, she was like, I was going to take off my leg and scoop all the money inside of it. And I was like, oh my God,
okay,
I love this.
Right.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I did think that Melanie and Sincere were going to be endgame. it was a bias also because they both met each other and they said go Birds, and I said okay, like I'm sorry, I have to support that. I apologize to you, a Cowboys fan.
No, even me, I love that for them. I was like, you know what, I can support this. Okay, keep that goofy shit out of the South, but I do love that. Yes.
And guess what? The Philadelphia Eagles social media picked it up immediately. They were
They
like,
did.
green flags, it's go Birds on the first date. I was like, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Who do we got next? We got Nia and Casey are my other ringers for maybe they could maybe be endgame because they gave me very much Cordell and Serena initially because they were like, we're together because nobody else picked us.
Right, literally, exactly.
But towards again the end of this week, I'm like, well, I think they're interested in multiple people. I think like Casey is a little interested in Kada maybe, or I don't know. I can't keep track. And then like Nia is a little interested. Who's she interested? She's interested in Sean, right? Like she's like semi-interested in Sean. So I was like, okay, we're exploring. Okay, we're Dora the Explorer over here on this first week.
That's what I tell them. I love anybody that actually uses that first week. Even if you're a bombshell coming in, use your first week there, even if it's the last week, to dip your toe a little bit in every single pond. Just try, even if physically they're not your type, just go talk to them. Because literally, Anaya went over there and she had that good conversation with him. She was like, wait a minute, maybe he's T a little bit. And then she was able to be like, you know what? His face actually, that card doesn't decline. He is kind of and the body's okay, and he's a meme king too. Okay, I like that. Maybe I'm feeling that. So now, I think there are only solid footing on this show.
And that's crazy. Well, I think that Zach is obsessed with Kada.
Zach Kada. Oh, yes.
Charlie's
Zach,
brother is obsessed
I do
with
not
Kada.
acknowledge too much because he comes from a boring lineage. Like, if you're going to bring on the sibling of someone, why would you pick your most boring cast member? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, is he built like a Greek god statue? Yes, okay. Sure. But it's Love Island. That's not rare to come by, so... I
know. They were like, remember Charlie? I'm like, just barely.
Right. Let me remember for a sec. Wait a minute.
Charlie's big one was when he was getting kicked out or whatever, voted out. He was like, you're such a good girl. And everybody was like, oh my God, that's so hot. Like all of us good girl, kink girls were like, oh my God, that's so hot. But then he did nothing else.
Nothing else. I'm not impressed.
No, exactly.
And Zach's kind of boring too. So that's the thing. Like his biggest moment this season has been when Kenzie tried to have her moment. She was like, thank you. And he's like, you're welcome. That was really it. But other than that, the internet is saying they've been like kind of posting little clips of him like staring at Trinity a little too long. Do you think he wants a little brown sugar, or do you think he's good with the light-skinned rivers and lakes that he's used to? What do you think?
Well, it's hard to tell what it is that Zach likes because Zach loves to say a thing that's very common in these reality TV dating shows. I like dark features. And I say,
oh boy.
Is that a white person with brown hair? Or is that a black or brown person?
Literally.
Need to be clear. What the fuck are dark features? Like I saw somebody on Threads say, it was a white woman on Threads. She said, I don't know how to say it, but I do also like dark features, but I recognize that sounds like I just like white people who are brunettes, but I like black and brown men. How do I say that I like black and brown men? And somebody said, you could just say that you like black and brown men. She's like, but I don't want to fetishize. Somebody said, oh, it's very simple. I don't date white people. Just say that.
There you go.
I don't know white people. And like, that's the thing. It's hard to tell. It's like, Zach, do you actually like just light skin women who are brunettes, or do you like black women?
Exactly.
Let's be clear.
I need to know. Like if Kada and Giselle Bryant were like next to each other and Giselle has her blonde hair, which one are you going for? That's what we need to know. Or can we put Trinity and Anaya in there too, and they might get a little gang spit at them? That's what because if Officer, I want to be very clear about something. If Officer Sean said that he was into dark features, I would be switching my ass over there immediately to figure out what's going on. Then if he said, no, get your ass up back over there, I'm offended and I'm calling the mayor of whatever city he lives in to tell him he needs to be fired.
Eastern Pennsylvania.
Yes. I'm on the mayor's side now. Like, what do you mean you don't like my features?
Yeah, yeah. Also, I think that there's with Trinity, I think Trinity has the benefit of like not really being into Bryce. Like they're like
Yeah.
I also think that that one competition they had on like episode 3 where they were like doing these like scandalous secrets and then they're throwing I think when they all found out that old girl sucked dick so good that her mom didn't even detect it in the back seat of her car while she was driving, I think all the boys said, "What that mouth do?"
Exactly. I would like to learn. Thank you.
I would like to know. I also think that both Naya and Trinity have the benefit of being with people. I think on Love Island, people want to get coupled up immediately, but I think the person who always benefits is the person who doesn't immediately like go goo goo gaga over their one person that they're into. Like Casey and Anaya are together because of convenience. Bryce and Trinity are sort of together like they both were interested in seeing what the bombshell was like on episode 1. And
Yeah.
then they were like, oh, there was no connection there. So I guess we'll be together. Like they're not really, I think those people are always the ones that benefit because then I think that they're the most chill. They're not like trying to impress anybody. They're like, I'm not vulnerable. I'm not going to get kicked off. I'm not single, so I'm good. I'm not really into this person, so I'm chill and I'm going to be myself. Whereas the people that are like, I'm in a couple and I need to make sure that this person is obsessed with me so that they don't dump me for somebody else, they start to lose their mind and then they're not being themselves. So I think both Anaya and Trinity are benefiting from it because they're like being their full self, like they're being goofy and silly. And like, I think that that's very attractive. Like,
Yeah.
Janae from Janae or Janelle? Janae, right? From Janae from
season
season
6.
6, right?
Janae, yeah.
Yeah. Janae did this thing every time a new person came into the villa, being like, oh, you're from New Orleans? I've always wanted to be with a guy from New Orleans. Oh,
Yeah.
you're Hispanic? I've always wanted to learn Spanish.
A New York Dominican. Yes, I wanted me a New York Dominican.
Yeah, like every single time a person came in that she needed to be with, she was like, oh, that's the person I'm going to be with. So by the time that piece of shit Kenny, who we fucking hate now, by the time Kenny rolled around, she was like, yeah, this guy who probably is an accountant or whatever. Like, she was so laid back by that point that she was like fully being her goofy, silly self. Also, the audience loved it. Like, the audience
Yes,
loves when you can be goofy,
absolutely.
silly selves. So already the audience is really taking to Anaya and
KC.
and they're taking Anaya and
Trinity.
Trinity.
Yes,
They're really
yes.
taking her. They already see those are friends. Those are girls that are
Mhm.
having a good time. They're great.
Yep.
I will say, Anaya, not everything is tea.
Right.
Every single time she's like, and that's tea, and you're like, I don't think
No.
so.
He just made her breakfast. That's all. It's just a standard thing on Love Island. That's not tea. It's okay.
That's not tea.
Nah.
That's just regular.
Right.
That's
And I
normal.
also, on that same
Yeah.
line too, I also think that Bryce is the exact opposite of that because I think in his mind he's always thinking about age on this group of on this show, and I also think that I think he's too comfortable because he's like, oh, I got Trinity, we're both just chilling. Meanwhile, she's like, oh, this dude ain't putting in no energy. Like, he don't care about nothing I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
he's just doing like this, and she's receiving it entirely different. It would be different if he's like checking in with her to see that like she's feeling the same way, or are the vibes still there or whatever. But he's just like, nope, we just laughed earlier on the patio like 3 hours ago. I'm good for a week. Like, we love each other. It's like, no.
No. I hope he gets dumped so that he can fly to Turkey and fix his hair because that's what's going on over there.
Yeah. We need some. You go and do the who's the guy that was with fake Megan Fox on Love Is Blind? Like,
Gimme.
go through that process because he's got a whole new head on his shoulders now apparently. So
by the way, just thinking about that guy Harry from UK's Barnet, I and thinking about Jimmy because you just invoked his memory in my mind. They both, I realize hair transplant hair is the same hair. Like all of these guys, they grow out their little bangs. They like grow out their little bangs. And then they're like, this hairline, it's solid. And you're like, is it because the plugs are still plugging underneath? Like, what's going on?
Literally, Teresa
Yeah.
Giudice was ahead of her time by having her having her line all the way down just above her eyebrows. Okay, y'all shame that woman into raising her hairline. Damn it,
I know,
Teresa.
and I think it grew back. I think it's like, I feel like her genetics were like too strong.
I can believe it.
Okay, by the end of these 4 episodes, here's where we're at. We've had a few challenges. We've had a obnoxious kissing game with one of the most disgusting games. There's slime involved. They're getting dunked in the pool. There's a new man, Corbin. There's a lot of stuff going on. But here's where we're at. Here's how the standings are going. We got Gabriel, who was one of the first. He was the first male bombshell. He and Bea seem to be doing really well. But Gabriel has, for some reason, shown interest in Kenzie. And you know why, I think? Because Kenzie said, I'm a professional dancer. I'm a trained dancer. And Gabriel said, I'd like to see what that's about.
I was about to go a whole nother direction, so I'm glad you.
Okay, what is your thought about it?
I thought he finally came in. He was like, "Oh, there's a blonde white woman. I'm Brazilian. There we go." Because I know a lot of Brazilians.
You may think you know McDonald's drinks, but you don't know them like this. From fruity refreshers like the strawberry watermelon refresher and the mango pineapple refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry-flavored Sprite topped with cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Try them all, now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine.
That's a great point. Yep.
And if y'all for y'all that don't know, that aren't like chronically online, Gabriel was supposed to be one of the like originals, but because Vasana had her, you know, her moments on the microphone yelling the N-word, they couldn't bring in an odd amount of guys and this amount of girls, so he got downgraded to not downgraded, like I always consider like the most important person the first bombshell.
Yes.
Normally, this is a Love Island secret, y'all, so don't tell nobody. But normally on Love Island, I always feel that the OGs, normally the ones that are the same sex as the first bombshell, I always feel like they're usually like 2 notches below. And so, we're always like, these girls really don't have much to choose from, but then they'll bring in like the first bombshell and you're like, oh, it's because they got to fight over that. They got to fight over the new dude. So bringing in Gabriel made a ton of sense, actually. So it all worked out in his favor. But it was supposed to be just Kata that was going to be the first bombshell. But now we had a little twosome.
Oh,
thanks, N-word. I'm black, everyone. It's okay. Y'all know.
Well, there's nothing further to say about this TV show because how do I top that? You know what, guys? I quit the podcast because there's nothing better that could ever be said here.
Oh, no.
I'm like, am I allowed to laugh at that? Am I allowed to co-sign it?
Yes, it's okay. Get thee behind me and co-sign. It's okay.
Well, yeah, so we've got Gabriel and Beatrice, but Gabriel's also kind of dipping his toes into Kenzie. We have Melanie and Sincere, but that's off the rails already because Melanie's losing her mind. She's talking to Corbin, poor Kenzie, who's whatever, not that poor Kenzie, but Kenzie's also trying to talk to Corbin because she's technically single, so she's trying to figure that out. Then we have Naya and KC, but Naya's also interested in Sean, so that's a little confusing. And then you have KC, and then you have Trinity and Bryce, but Trinity's also interested in KC. So she's like, let's see what that's about. And then Naya's feeling some type of way, and I'm like, don't get in the way of sisterhood.
You're right.
Don't do that.
Let's sister chase. Let's sister chase, okay?
Don't do that. Don't do that. And then Beatrice is the only one that's with the one guy, Gabriel, and I think she's like, that's fine.
Yep. But now that old boys come in, it kind of feels like everyone's like, you know what? Actually, I don't want what I have. I'm not in a happy home. I would like that instead. 6'4"? Okay, yeah, let's explore that.
Okay, 6'4" is so insanely tall. That is so tall. I'm 5'3". That's over a foot taller than me. That's crazy.
Yep.
And height does heavily lifting on like Bravo. Like that's why people like Shep and Austin, because they're just like tall.
Right.
Or Carl.
Right.
Well, Carl's hot.
But Carl is, oof, you know what? I don't want to anger y'all. Let me shut up.
No, go ahead. Say it. Say it.
I feel like Carl on the show at least has peaked because those seasons, like I feel like around season 5, he came on skin flawless. He started growing that beard, like everything. We're like, okay, Carl, you're in your era. You're trying to get chose now. Now it's more like, ooh, I might have left the milk out just a tad too long. I'm put it back in the fridge now. So just a little. I mean, I used to tag Carl a lot more. Carl, you haven't gotten it from me in a long time. So just count your blessings.
Well, he is 41. So
yes,
that's around the time that, not everybody can look like Kyle Cook with his under eye filler and his Botox and his tinted eyebrows. Okay.
Kyle is like walking around Evanescence right now. He is like face just glowing. What did Nene say? Eyes popping, lips busting. Kyle is just having a good time DJing and hating Amanda and Wes. And you know what?
Yeah.
Me too.
Kissing up on former housewives.
Exactly. And current Southern charmers. Like, oh.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I was like, this girl Sally seems to have really made her way around.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use the term
Love Island.
yeah, exactly. I think that's where we're at, right? Did I get and then that's pretty much everybody. What is your prediction? Who do you think is going to get dumped tomorrow night? Ooh. Tomorrow night. Who do you think is going to get dumped?
So the way in my head this is going to play out, it's going to be, obviously there are more boys than girls, so girls will be picking. So we don't have to worry about a girl leaving. But since we have a boy bombshell that just came in, they're going to give him first pick. So he's going to be able to couple up with whoever he wants. And then that's going to determine how the rest of this recoupling goes. So right now, like, let's just say he's feeling Melanie the most because she pulled him. She's giving him energy. If he pulls Melanie, that means that Sincere immediately is up for up at a risk.
Elimination. Yeah.
And I think that him and Sean are both kind of like in limbo because Sean really doesn't have a solid connection, except Kenzie. Now, if Kenzie goes and she's like, you know what, I actually don't want to get Gabriel. I want to go and get Sean. That's mine. You may have had him once, but I've got him all the time. She wants him. I think it's going to be a toss-up between those two. So I don't know how good it's looking for Sincere. The beginning of Sunday's episode will be very illuminating for us.
Yes, because we have to see how even the bombshell receives Melanie walking around, tears in her eyes, saying, give me 10. Give me 10. Give me fucking 10. I loved everybody. Even everybody's like, ooh, is she well?
Is she okay?
And it's funny because like the villa is like open. So she's literally just like walking in a circle on AstroTurf or whatever. Just being like, I can't go on that couch and I can't go on that couch. There's no other couches. So I don't know.
You cannot escape people on Love Island. You have to like go to bed early in order to like get away from people.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go find a corner and cry in it. Okay.
Right.
So I think that's a really good prediction.
That's why stupid Rob had to literally jump under the water and like under the bridge to be able to have a moment to cry to himself. I'm like, you know what? A man exploring his options. I can't be mad. Be mad.
I think that's a really good option. If Corbin doesn't pick Melanie, for some reason he picks somebody else, I think that Sincere is going to have to pick Melanie because Sincere right now is like, fuck, I look like a fuckboy and I haven't done anything. I just talked to Kata once.
Right.
And she's like, Kata's like, there's nothing here. I am not into that man at all. Because,
nothing.
No, exactly.
The problem is we don't know Corbin's type. He hasn't alluded to his type at all, so we don't know. Hell, Kenzie might clean up. That might be his girl. He might want him a little piece of Kenzie. He might want him a blonde. He's like, no, I want a black woman. So he might want a Nia or a Trinity. We have no idea. So it's gonna be very interesting to find out.
I know. And also it's so funny because it's like, I don't think that in 2026, anybody can sit and openly say, my type is a blonde. Well, no. Well, unless you're watching Love Island UK, where
Literally.
apparently a Targaryen is cleaning up.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Now, one thing about Love Island UK, they are not shy about their preferences over there, okay? Oh, anything flies over there. They're like, actually, they're like, no, I like her. She's a blonde, but she needs to like 2 more inches on her hair. I don't do bobs. I don't do the shoulder length. That's a little weird for me. And so they just will not date her. And I'm like, well, you know what? Fair. Okay.
Okay, is
Fair.
Donnie on Love Island UK? Because he fucking hates a bob.
He hates a bob.
He hates a bob. So, also in UK, they're not shy about their racism. I feel like in America, you either have overt racism or you have no racism. In UK, it's all covert racism. In UK, they're like, yeah, for some reason, like the audience like just didn't vote for the black people. And you're like,
yes.
well.
Yep.
Oh,
there's a little behind the scenes stuff there too with our little Targaryen friend, because he's made a couple comments that people are like, I don't know. Like one of the girls, not black by the way, but one of the girls was wearing a bandana just like around the villa one day, and he was talking to her, and he was like, "Yeah, you be the first girl that's worn a bandana that I've ever been with," and she's like, "Had a bandana?" He's like, "Yeah, that's way too exotic for me." Okay.
To be fair, it is exotic because in his family, the only normal thing they do is marry each other's family, like marry within the family. So
and ride dragons. So yes,
and ride dragons. Yeah, he's like, exotic. It is exotic. You're not my sister.
We do not wear bandanas in Westeros. I don't know about this.
He's like, my type is somebody who shares all of my DNA.
Yes.
Like, your mother or your sister? You're
both.
Like, my sister and my wife.
Yes.
One person.
Who's also my mother. Yes.
Who's also my mother. Okay. We must keep the line strong. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway. Kendrick, what a delight. I hope that Bryce goes home. I don't know in what way we'd have to move the pieces for Bryce to go home, but I need Bryce to go home. I need it to be something like, I don't know, Corbin picks
Trinity. Mm-hmm.
Trinity. And then, Corbin picks Melanie. And then Corbin picks Melanie. Okay. That goes one. Then you go, okay, next is Beatrice. And Beatrice is like, whatever, Gabriel. And then they're like, okay, fine. And then it's like, Naya, who do you pick? Or no, it goes like, Trinity, who do you pick? And Trinity is like, Casey.
Ooh. And then it all comes down to a Naya. Ooh.
And then it comes down to Naya. And it's like, Naya, who are you going to pick? Are you going to be bitchy and be like, Trinity, pick my man? So I'm going to pick her man. No. You go with Sean the cop.
Oh, yeah. Free agent.
Free agent. And then I'm like, who is left? Okay. And then you got Kenzie. Who would Kenzie pick? Am I missing a guy?
She probably picked, who picked Gabriel? Beatrice picked Gabriel. She would have wanted to pick Sean because that's really her only option. So she'd be like, you know what? Just to spite Kata, I'm going to pick Charlie's brother. That's who I'm picking.
Even though he's told me multiple times that he does not like me.
Yep.
I don't know why I gave her a British accent. I
do it to everyone. They're at the same time. It's okay.
She's from like middle Georgia, and she's like, ding, 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 ding. Anyway, I picked Zach.
Yes.
See, we have our own inbreds in America.
There we go.
Well, Kendrick, I think that's the end of our chat. You're a delight, guys. Go follow Kendrick everywhere. Leave him 5 stars. Rate and review him. He's the best. He's having a blast on Threads. He's making me laugh first thing in the morning. Alabaster bastard. I mean, you cannot make that shit up.
Thank you.
It's the best. I also adore the fact that you are fully in the Summer House chats.
Yes.
Despite famously not really watching Summer House.
Yes. Only watching when things get popping on social media. Then I'm like, oh, let me clock in to this episode and this one alone. I don't need to watch the other
you're
ones.
you're like, somebody's being mean to a black woman? Tap me in.
Exactly. Clock in. Now's
Clock
the time to
in.
clock in.
Okay. I have to yell at a white man? Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
in. I'm
My
in. Let me
favorite
jump in.
activity. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'll be back next week to talk about God knows what. I haven't done a politics episode, but I think we need to finally talk about the Spencer Pratt of it all because my God.
Oh God.
My God.
Oh boy.
So you know,
People are gonna, when you do that one, they come out of the woodwork. They're gonna come out. Well, what do you want us to do? He's our only option. It's like, is he though? Like, stop.
Are
it.
you happy with what Karen Bass has done to Los Angeles? No, girl, I don't care. I'm just saying it can't be Spencer Pratt.
Right.
Yeah, Nithya was there. Like, what do you mean? Like, there are other people. It's relax,
Literally.
calm down. It is really funny to see all of the people and like reality TV spaces that like went to these Spencer Pratt like fundraisers in Beverly Hills or whatever.
Mhm.
These fuckers didn't realize that they don't vote in Los Angeles.
Oh boy.
They live in Beverly Hills and they didn't know that Beverly Hills has its own mayor.
Whoopsie.
They tried to go over to vote in Los Angeles and they said,
no ma'am.
no.
No,
And
ma'am.
they said, no, but I need to vote here. And they said, you don't live here.
No.
No.
You
Now
don't live here in that big ass house, Heather DeBro. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Also, back to Love Island for a second. Where's Sierra? I thought she was gonna host After Sun, and there's no After Sun tonight.
I know. And I thought the reason we weren't getting After Sun first week was because they were going to give us a bonus episode. I'm thinking, oh, we'll get a regular episode tonight. They're like, actually, you get nothing. I'm like, oh, well, okay. That's not fair, but okay.
The girl who said the N-word really just threw them off.
Yeah, I know. They have to replan a whole summer now. It takes them a year to plan a season, and they're like, God damn it. Okay. Well, here we go.
What I want to know if they're using Claude or ChatGPT or a Copilot to come up with these challenges.
I know.
Because I was like, the work one was crazy. I was like, this is so inappropriate.
It's always so ridiculous. I remember last summer when Superman was coming out, Love Island UK for some reason did a whole Superman episode. I was like, what is happening right now? A whole Superman challenge where they were like Lois Lane and the guys had to come and save them from something. I'm like, oh, this is okay.
I love it.
A lot, but I love that.
Yeah, they're like, you're a person who works, and then you're gonna kiss a person, your office crush, and then you're gonna dunk a person who's your office enemy, and then you're gonna go into a closet and collect money, and then somebody's gonna make out with you, and you're like, okay. And then you're gonna come out and you're gonna make out with your existing connection. You're like, how do they not have mouth sores?
I know it's a lot.
Well, Nick did that one last year.
Yes, very much so.
He had a little cold sore or whatever. So that would be my thing. I'd be like, I need a break.
Right. Give me a Blistex. What's going on?
Yeah. And also my favorite thing when they're kissing or like not the slime kissing challenges, because like nobody's makeup is good, but like the other kissing challenges is so funny because like the girls come down, they've like put on all this makeup and then they're like kissing each other and then they turn their faces and the woman's face is like white around the mouth because all of the lipstick and the concealer and all of the foundation has completely gone off. Yep. And the man's face is just, it looks like they've like put their face in a chocolate mud pie. And you're
the
like,
Joker, yes, leaving the hospital.
Joker leaving the hospital. That should be a challenge. I think.
Yes.
Listeners, write us in. If you could write a Love Island challenge, a kissing challenge, just as kooky as possible, why don't you start everybody put in your best, and every week when I talk about Love Island, I'll read a new kissing challenge and we'll talk about it because I think that would be crazy. And you know what? I don't support AI.
There you go.
I don't support AI.
We got human creativity out here, okay?
Yeah, exactly. You need to use your human brain to come up with the most ridiculous AI, the ridiculous Love Island kissing challenges because it's gonna be fun. Okay, well, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And Kendrick, I hope you enjoy your little day to enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoy
Thank
your little
you.
self-care day. I hope you get primed and primed and
Thank
whatever
you.
else you'd like to get done today. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Yeah.